After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Quarterback will keep it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. From that spot on the field, you're going to go for 4th and inches every time, but, I mean, you could argue that 4th and inches, you ought to go for it almost all of the time.
I 100% agree. We're definitely going for this, and listen, let's play some offense. Let's have high octane. Let's put some points on the board. We're not kicking field goals. We're not punting. We're trying to score touchdowns.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
First down to start the drive after the break. Going to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Eagles! What a catch and run for 6.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And the point after is good.
Eastern Michigan, 7. Michigan, 0.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Skips away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes his connection. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He wants to go deep. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body, and that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
They'll need about 6 here on 2nd down from the 20. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Time to take a shot. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. He just didn't have it there.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Well, they needed a momentum-shifting play. Playing at home, they're able to get the punt return and take it the distance. Paul, he made one guy miss, and it was off to the races.
Great job. Secure the catch, make the guy miss, get towards that sideline, and just use your speed and get to the end zone. What a great game-changing play, and this place is going bananas.
And they tacked on the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field.
He lets one fly deep. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 40. And he was looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. The returner will field it and try to do some business. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Michigan.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this...
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On the run, it's Owens. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Eagles moving quickly to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Eagles are flying down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Now he's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced the tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Griffin. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. He's inside the